Welcome back and give it up for day 67. Today I'm officially weighing in at 182 pounds. And what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to get all the way down to 180 pounds. And then I want to see once I get down to that weight if I'm happy with my physique or if I want to keep pushing a little bit further. But obviously I still have a little more work to do until I get down to 180. And since I'm starting to get pretty lean at this point, what I'm going to have to do is be a little bit more extreme, cut my calories a little bit lower in order to reach my goal weight of 180 pounds. At this point, it's about to be noon today, and all I've had was a little water, black coffee, and I did sneak a little bit of 0-calorie sparkling water. It's about to be noon at this point, and you guys know it's the summertime now, so it's starting to get really hot in my garage. So let's hit the workout before it gets blazing hot. Today's workout is now complete, really focused on shoulders today. What I did was I started off with 4 sets of overhead press. You guys already know by now I like to start off with the first set kind of light just to get my shoulders warmed up and to prevent from hurting anything. Then on the second and third set, I went moderately heavy until failure. On the fourth and final set, what I did was I went moderately heavy again until failure. Then I took off 10 pounds from each side, cranked that out until failure. Then I took everything off and just cranked out the 45-pound barbell until absolute failure. You guys know I'm a big proponent of these drop sets because they get you such a great pump and they really help grow some mass. The second exercise, I did 4 sets of heavy barbell shrugs, each set going until absolute failure. On the fourth and final set, I did the heavy weight until failure. Then I took off the 25-pound plates from each side and cranked that out until absolute failure to get a really good pump going in my trap. And you guys know I'm trying to add some mass to my trap because that's really going to help me look bigger and broader from all directions. To finish everything off, I moved into 4 sets of dumbbell side raises. You guys know I've been doing this exercise a ton because I'm really trying to get some mass and some growth going in my side delts here, and this is a great exercise to do that. The first 3 sets, I did the dumbbells until absolute failure. Then on the fourth and final set, I did a double drop set. I did the dumbbells until failure. Then I just picked up the 10-pound plates and cranked that out until failure. So got in a really good, solid shoulder exercise today, really good for growing mass. You guys know I'm trying to add some mass to my shoulders because they've always been a little bit undersized, to be honest. Now it's getting past 1 o'clock a little bit, so I really got to hurry up and eat some lunch. All right, I'm working on cooking up lunch. It's getting close to 1:30 at this point. Gonna go ahead and officially break the intermittent fast by eating a piece of this smoked Gouda cheese. You guys know I love to eat a little bit while I'm cooking up stuff, and I absolutely love cheese, so let's do it. If you guys have not had some smoked Gouda, highly recommend it. See you guys in a minute for the main portion of lunch. All right, it is 1:30 at this point, and I got the main portion for my lunch cooked up and ready to go. While it was cooking up, I had a piece of cheese. I already showed you guys that, but I also had a Dave's Killer Bread bun on top of that while I was cooking. For the main portion here for my lunch, I'm just gonna be having an egg sandwich. Started off with a Dave's Killer Bread bun right here, and I toasted this up with a small amount of butter. Again, it's essential for me during this diet to limit how much butter I use just so I don't have too many calories by accident. On the inside, I got another piece of cheese, and then I got 2 over easy organic eggs in here. Again, I cooked these up in a small amount of butter just to make sure my stainless steel pan was non-stick. Gonna go ahead and eat up this portion now, and then I'm gonna have this hold me over until later for dinner time. Usually you guys know I like to have like some pretzel crisps or something on the side, but just to keep the calories down on this, I'm not having anything on the side. I'm just having what I ate while I cooked and this portion right here. You guys know I'm probably gonna sneak a cold brew between lunch and dinner, but I will not be having any snacks or any other huge amounts of calories until I get to dinner time tonight. Gonna eat up in peace now. I got a busy work week, so I gotta get back to work in a minute right after I'm done eating up.
What are you making for you today?
Just a cold brew, no ice and no flavoring, please. That'll be it.
Okay, it's almost 2:44 at the moment.
Thank you, sir. What is it? What? All right, just got back from Salad and Go. I got a cold brew right here with no calories in it. Didn't get any flavoring or any kind of creamer. Gonna go ahead and add my own creamer because I like it better. Gonna do 2 serving sizes of Chobani coffee creamer right here, and that's only gonna total up to 70 calories. So I'm gonna keep it to a minimum. 1, 2, so you can't say I'm some kind of liar. Gonna sip a little of it here. They didn't chill it for some reason, so it's kind of warm. I'm gonna go ahead and put some ice in. Not gonna add any calories though. So again, this is just one of those things that I enjoy and I don't like to deprive myself, and it keeps me going strong on the diet. See you guys later for dinner. All right, guys, I just got back from the jog. Went about 1.5 to 2 miles. I don't know if that's exact. I could be way off. I could be kind of close. I honestly don't know. Jogged about 90% of the way. Took a break for about 10% just to catch my breath at the midway point. You guys know I love to incorporate some cardio because it's good for the heart and the cardiovascular system, and it allows me to eat a little bit more instead of having to cut my calories so low. Here, I'm a big proponent of hitting cardio at least 2 to 3 times a week. That can be jogging like me, riding a bike, swimming, whatever you guys like to do. Just don't be like the bodybuilders out there and totally neglect your heart, because it's important to work your heart muscle and get the blood flowing every once in a while. It's getting a little bit later. I ended up having to push my dinner back a little bit because I got busy with work for a little while this afternoon, but now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, drink some water, and then show you guys exactly what I'm gonna have for dinner to cut some fat today. All right, it's just past 8:30 at this point. I am having dinner way later than I honestly wanted to tonight. I just got tied up with work, went for a jog, and then I had to go put out some bug spray because it's bug city out there in my yard. Starting off with the salad again tonight. This is organic spinach and kale mix, topped off with some avocado oil spray, Kalamata olives, and feta cheese. You guys know, as always, I try and limit how much oil I put on it just to keep the calories down, but I like to go a little bit overboard with the cheese and the olives because it's just one of those things I really enjoy every night. Gonna go ahead and eat this thing up, take a little bit of a break, and then I'll make the main portion of dinner. I'll probably end up eating past 9 o'clock tonight, which I don't like to do most nights, but kind of one of those things where it's just an exception today. And again, that's why I don't count calories and stuff, because I'm a busy guy. I got a 9-to-5 job I got to hold down and a bunch of other responsibilities in life. So I just don't have time every time I eat a little piece of cheese or something to type into an app and try and figure out how much calories this is and all of that. That's why I just like to go based on feel here. And another reason I also like to intermittent fast is because I can fit it into my daily schedule. I don't have to be so worried about exactly what I'm gonna eat. I don't have to be worried about, oh, am I gonna have a carb because I'm on keto? Oh, I can't eat this. I can kind of just fit in most foods into my busy schedule every day and not have to be too worried about it and still be able to stay at a calorie deficit. All right, it's just past 9 o'clock at this point, and I'm gonna have my main portion of dinner. Pretty much just gonna be eating leftovers tonight because I don't want this food to go bad because it's wasteful, and again, I'm not rich. On the side, I got a big old serving size of organic mac and cheese that I bought at H-E-B a few days ago. Then I'm also gonna be having a cheeseburger. This is made with one Dave's Killer Bread bun. You guys know I really like Dave's Killer Bread, made with extremely high quality ingredients. On the inside, I did not use any butter or anything to toast this up. It's just plain, so no extra calories there. Then I got about a 1/4 pound worth of sirloin beef for the patty itself. I like to get the sirloin because it keeps the calories down a little bit more. You guys can get a little bit fattier and probably still get away with it, but now that I'm getting further into this diet, I'm trying to cut my calories low enough. Then on top of the patty, I got 1 piece of smoked Gouda cheese, a little bit of organic ketchup, and organic mustard. I also snuck 1 extra piece of cheese while I was preparing all of this stuff, so that's about another 80 calories added onto this meal. Gonna go ahead and eat up at this point, chill out for the rest of the night. Kind of had a busy day, so I kind of just want to relax. I'm not gonna have anything else tonight since it's already getting so late, and I'm trying to cut my calories just a little bit lower so I can get all the way down to 180 pounds, hopefully soon by this week or next week. And to help me get through the rest of the night, I'm just gonna drink a lot of water, and I am gonna have a sparkling ice sparkling water. You guys know I love the strawberry starburst flavor. I wish it didn't have artificial sweetener, but every once in a while that's okay, and that stuff is gonna help me kickstart the intermittent fast once I'm done with my dinner today and carry it all the way through tomorrow until lunch. I appreciate you guys watching. Gonna eat up in peace at this point. Gonna keep this same energy going into tomorrow, and I'll see you guys for that.